Bitcoin Gold. So, anything with the name Bitcoin in is going to probably have some level of gain in the next bull cycle. I'm not actually a big fan of Bitcoin Gold. To be honest, I'm not a particular fan of any of the forks of Bitcoin. But Bitcoin Gold is probably one of the weaker ones comparatively to the others. I do still think this will probably make some profits, but I think they'll be smaller than a lot that are out there. Like a lot of the potential out there, but I'll talk about that in this vid. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, these are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. When I did these videos, I showed myself buying these coins because I expected them to make me good money. And you can see what money you'd have made if you'd have thrown in $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos. And all you would have had to do is sit on them for 16 or 17 months. And then when you sold them, these would have been your profits. And if you'd have done that for all 26, your total profit would have been over 123 grand, which is pretty good. Now, I ended up selling all of these. We had the crash. Since the crash, I've been buying up new coins. These are the coins that I think can make me 40, 50, even 100 times my money. And I share them on my website, which is copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a coin that I think can do those kinds of profits, I jump onto the site. I tell my members what coin I'm buying, what profits I think it can have, and what percentage of my cash I'm putting in, and they can copy along exactly. This means the members make the exact same profit as me, and a big added bonus as well, they don't have to do any work. There's thousands of hours of time taken to research all of the cryptos. They don't have to do any of it. When I sell a coin, I'll also tell my members the same thing, by the way. So if you've never been on to copymycrypto.com, pause this video, do that now. On the site, what you'll see are the things I've said in the past. You know, I did a whole course in 2020 about Phantom and why it would be one of the best investments of the bull cycle. It ended up making nearly 700 times profit. Or if you just want to see what the members have made, it's all there. It's all on the history of this channel, so you can verify it all. And if you like what you see and you want to find the next 100x coin, that's where you go. So, Bitcoin Gold. Bitcoin Gold launched in right at the end of 2017. All-time high was $539. In the last bull cycle, it barely scraped 140. I think it probably did just. So Bitcoin Gold was founded to be a user-friendly alternative to Bitcoin. The aim was to combine the security and sturdiness of the Bitcoin blockchain and its characteristics with the opportunity for experimentation and development. Bitcoin Gold enhances and extends the crypto space with the blockchain closely compatible with Bitcoin, but without using resources like Bitcoin hash power or vying for the real Bitcoin title. The company aims to present a coin with the implementation capabilities of Bitcoin, however expanding on the opportunities for DeFi and dApp developers to use the coin. So it was founded by Hang Yi and Martin Kuvandziev. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Both have pretty good backgrounds in computer science and computer software. And both have worked with pretty big companies. Yin was a software engineer at Google. Kuvandziev founded a few companies and works as CEO at Assetify. Now, what they've done kind of differently is they're trying to change the mining process by introducing a new proof of work algorithm that combats the scalability issues that Bitcoin has. So as an open source protocol, Bitcoin Gold allows developers to participate in the governance and development of the blockchain freely. It's one of the first hard forks of the original crypto, Bitcoin, which has attracted institutional and enterprise investors' attention. However, Bitcoin Gold has been actively adopted by several online browsers and service providers. Now, interestingly, look, Bitcoin Gold have got their Bitcoin Gold Pay and Bitcoin Gold Pay for e-commerce. So ecosystem wise, look, I am not a fan of pointing out exchanges, and this just shows how kind of dodgy this is, because none of these are true anymore. If we check centralized exchanges, it's not on Binance. So it's obviously been removed from Binance. It's been removed from a lot. It's actually only on BitGet, Upbit, Bybit, and Gate, really. So all of these currently inaccurate, unless you're talking about specific districts. So rb.co.kr. So that's Korea, I guess. Korea. Yes, it can be used in swap services. Obviously wallets, but this is just not an ecosystem, is it? You know what I mean? This is pretty crap. Bitcoin Pay for e-commerce. Now that's kind of an interesting premise. Obviously, you don't pay any percentage to receive any money, which is like a much better system than Stripe and PayPal. Again, the problem you've got, if you are a merchant, why the hell do you want a fluctuating asset? I have said this so many times. However, it's on WooCommerce. It's integrated on WooCommerce. It's integrated into Magento, OpenCart, Shopping Cart, Elite, and PrestaShop. Obviously, WooCommerce is the best known of all of these. But look, tech-wise, this is not a strong project. Yes, it's a fork. Yes, it's got the Bitcoin name. There's a reason it's been removed from a bunch of exchanges. Like, it's obviously been delisted. It's still on Changelly, to be fair. Hit BTC. But I'm guessing in Yobit. Yeah. So, it's been removed from a bunch, and they haven't, shown that, have they? They've not updated their website to show that. So, not accurate. It's not even on WazirX anymore. 4 altcoins on Upbit. So there's a surge in volume on Upbit. Bitcoin Gold saw a dramatic surge. Average 50 1 hour volume went from 666k to 564k. That's quite massive. Meanwhile, Binance experienced a decline. It's not on Binance. Huh. Alright, let's have a look. We're going to have to go onto Binance and see if this is an accurate. Yeah, so just typed in BTG. It's not there. Okay. And it's not there on any different alternative. So, yeah. Bitcoin Gold is just not tradable on Binance. So that post is actually inaccurate as well. On the other hand, there was a decrease. Yeah, okay. So I don't know what's happening there. That's very odd. Overall, look, I'm not bullish on this because they've not developed. They have not pushed forward. It's in a long-term downtrend, although granted it launched at a pretty shitty time in 2017 because the bull cycle was coming to an end in November, December, and then it properly ended in January of 2018. Last bull cycle couldn't really break 140, or struggled to break 140. So I don't think we're going to break 140 in the next bull cycle. This probably will still make some level of gains. I think $90 is quite achievable. It's about 5x-ish from where it is right now, not quite. But the ecosystem is just piss poor. And again, one thing that I always want to make a point about is a payment solution for me doesn't make sense in crypto right now. Not from a business standpoint. If you are running a business, you do not want a fluctuating asset to be held. Not unless you believe it to be an outstanding asset long term, like a Bitcoin or like an Ethereum. Beyond that, there's none. You would take a stable coin as payment, but that's about it. Because you don't want to take a payment for something and then it dropped 90% because your cash flow's screwed as a business. And Bitcoin Gold hasn't exactly shown stability over the years. You can make the argument that, during bear cycles, it kind of knocked around $10-ish, but There were points where it's $6. In the most recent bear cycle, you know, it's kind of always hovered around 11, between 11 and sort of 15, $16. But again, it's a fluctuating thing. You know, if you're selling a product that's $30 and you take 2 Bitcoin Gold because they're worth $15 at a time, and then it drops to $11, you can panic sell as a bit like if you don't know the market. I just don't get it I don't get the concept of a payment solution anymore. It was a viable option in 2017. And that was why I was interested in Nanos, why I was interested in Dash. And now I don't see them as gainers. I don't see them as possibly gaining because payment solutions aren't the thing to go with. And I still think Bitcoin Gold will make money. I still think it probably will hit about $90, but I don't think it's going to break 100 now. If it does, it's only going to be just because they haven't done development. It's buyable in a few places. BitGet's one of them. If you've not got a BitGet account, guys, I recommend you get one. I have a BitGet account. The reason for that is I think they're a top 5 exchange. They have over $2 billion in reserves. So your money is quite well protected, though you shouldn't leave money on exchanges, period. But also they have one of the best new user offers. If you've not got an account, you can join up. You can get up to $1,000 just by completing a few tasks that'll be airdropped to your wallet. And if you find a coin that 10x's, you've made $10,000 for doing nothing different than you would normally do. There's a partner link in the description. That'll give you discounts on trading fees. As for Bitcoin Gold, yeah, $90. I can't see it doing more than that. Maybe it hits 100, but that's about it. It can't. They've just not got the development. They've just not done enough, and that's a big thing, you know. And like I say, I don't think businesses want a crypto in general, unless it's Ethereum, unless it's Bitcoin. You can, in theory, make arguments for a Cardano maybe, or possibly an XRP if XRP gets the American CBDC. But long term, no. I just think stable coin businesses need stable cash flow, so it just doesn't make sense unless it's literally individual retailers. You know, someone that runs an Etsy store or something like that, or a Shopify store. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the exact same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can do. Head over to copymycrypto.com. That is the site I run, where I share with all my members every coin I own. Anytime I buy a crypto, I jump onto my site. I tell my members what crypto I'm buying, what profits I think it can have, what percentage of my cash I'm putting in, and my members can copy along exactly. This removes all work for the members. It means they will make the exact same profits as me, but they don't have to do anything. When I sell a coin, I'll also do the same thing. If you've not gone on to copymycrypto.com, do that now. You'll see on the site everything I've said in the past. You'll see what I said about Phantom. I did a whole course in 2020 that I charged $20 for, and it was about why Phantom would 100x or more. And yeah, it ended up doing 700x. So that $20, if people had only put in $20 into it, they'd have made nearly $14,000. But some of the people that took that course became millionaires. And when I find the next Phantom, I'm not going to do a course. I'm going to jump onto my site and tell my members about the coin. So if you want to find the next 100x coin, copymycrypto.com is where to go. And that is it from me, guys. Have a good day. Take it easy.